Hello, welcome and welcome back to this channel. Today we are going to learn how to make this amazing crochet beret, and we are going to use the color gray. This is Winter King medium weight, and let's get ready to learn. We are going to start by making a magic ring, and this is how I make my magic ring. Just make an X, then I take my crochet and take the yarn from the back. Then you're going to chain 1, 2, then you're going to start making double crochets. We need 14 double crochets for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now what we do, we will pull the magic ring to close up, and then you're going to finish with a slip stitch. Now this is the first round. The second one, we are starting with chain 2, and this chain 2 is not counting as a double crochet, and so in the very first part, double crochet, we are going to do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then we're going to continue like that. In each double crochet we are going to do 2, 1, 2. So at the end of it all we will have 28. So let's meet when you are done. We are here and we're just going to double check that we have doubles in each chain. So we are going to count 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then you're going to add another one. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and now the last one, we do 2 double crochets. That's 1 and that's 2. Then on the chain 2 that was not counting as a double crochet, we do a slip stitch, and then again chain 2, and as I said before, this does not count as a chain, as a double crochet. Now after chaining 2, we are going to do a front post. This is how we do a front post. Then after that, in the immediate space, we are going to do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then in the next one we are going to do a front post, then 2 double crochets in the space. To the next one, a front post, and in the immediate space we do 2 double crochets. Again, a front post, then 2 double crochets. 1, 2. We do this until the end. Front post, 2 double crochets. After this, we're going to slip stitch on top of the chain 2. Sorry about that, I just had a blackout, but we are going to continue with this. So we're here, then you just make chain 2, then where the front post is, we are going to put another front post, and then the next part we are also going to do a front post. So on this row we are going to do 2 front posts. So we have 1 and 2, then immediately in the space we are going to do an increase, 2 double crochets. Then after these 2 double crochets we are going to do a front post because we have 1 here, front post, then another front post. We are going to be having 2 in each. So we have another front post, then immediately we do 2 double crochets in the same space. Then we have a front post, and after that we are going to do another front post, and then 2 double crochets in the same space. So where we are going to have front posts here, we have another one here, another one here. So we are going to do 1 front post and add another one, just the way we've done here. We have 1 front post and we have added another one. 1 front post, another one. 1 front post, another one. So we are going to do that until you finish this row. Front post number 2, then 2 double crochet in the same space, front posts, front posts, 2 double crochets in the same space. So this is how we are going to increase our beret until it fits. So let's continue until we get to the end of this. This is how we are looking like, and we've just done the 2 front posts, 1 and 2, and we're going to do the 2 double crochets in the same space, and then we slip stitch to close it. This is how it's looking like, and we're going to do the next row. 1, 2, chain 2, then front post 1, front post 2, Then immediately after that we do an increase chain, double crochet 1, double crochet 2, then we have another space for 1 double crochet. Then after that we are going to do the 2 front posts, 1, 2. Then after that immediately we are going to do an increase, so 2 double crochets in the same space, and then 1 double crochet in the next space. Then we are already here at the front post, and we do the 2 front posts. Then again we increase 2 double crochets in the same spot, then 1, then we increase. We do the front posts. 2 double crochets immediately after the front posts together, then 1, then front posts, front posts, 2 double crochets in the same space, 1 double crochet in the next one, front post, front posts. Do this until the end. We will meet there for me to show you what next. So we are almost done with that row, and we've just done our front posts, and immediately after the 2 front posts we make an increase and then 1 double crochet, then we slip stitch to join them together. So this will be the same pattern over and over again. So we are going to repeat it for the last time, and then we increase until we get to however big we want it to be to fit our heads. So this is chain 2. As we all know, it's not counting as a double crochet, and immediately we have our front posts. So we do our 2 front posts, then immediately after we have our increase. So 2 double crochets in the same space, and then in the next space 1, and then in the next space 2. If you're careful enough, you can tell that we came from having just front posts and increases to having 2 front posts with an increase with 1 single double crochet, and in this one we have 2 single double crochets. So we had the first layer, it was having just double crochets, then the second one it had double crochets, but now double. They were, first one we had 14, then we went to 28, then after that we made 1 front post, then the fourth one, the fourth row, we had 2 front posts, and now we have increased, and at this point we have 2 front posts, 1, 2, then we have an increase which we should do every single time after the front posts. Then we have this first space for a double crochet and the second space for a double crochet. So we are going to do 1 double crochet, the second double crochet, then after that here we have the front post. So 1 and the next one, and then we go to the increase. So immediately after the two front posts, we have the increase. We have 1 double crochet, the second double crochet. We are here at the front post again. So we repeat like this until when we are done. And when you go to the next one, you will find that the spaces for the double crochets are increasing. The spaces for the double crochets are increasing. We had 1, and then we had 2. Then we continue like that until we get to the length that you want. So as we can see here we have we have here 14 double crochets, then we increased and they became 28, and then we made our first front post, and then we had the first and the second front post on this layer, and then we keep increasing. So as you can see here, we have one double crochet, and these two are in the same space. So this is the first increase. Then when we come here, we increase and we have two double crochets that are there. Then as we continue counting, we will find that the double crochets are increasing. So we have one, we have two, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So as we continue, these double crochets need to be increasing by one, by one, by one, until we get to the length or circumference that we want for our beret. See you when I get to my desired circumference. I am done, and let us just slip stitch here and join this row so that we count it. So we are still going to do chain 2, 1, 2, and then for me I have 11 double crochets. So the two that I have put together, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For me, that is how I know I am where I want to be. Or the other thing you can do is use a tape measure, and mine is 10 inches, 10.5 inches. As you can see, mine is 10.5 inches. So you can decide to use either the tape measure or just count or do an estimation. After finishing the top, now we start making the curve to go back inside. So what you're going to do is we are going to have to do the front post, then all through we're just going to do one double crochet, and there is no increase. The first front post, second front post, then we're just doing double crochet in each space. We're just doing one double crochet. So we are going to do this all round, just one double crochet, and put the front post where the front post is until the end of the row. Continue doing this until the end, and we'll meet there to do the next step. We are at the end, and we are going to slip stitch and then go to the next row. Always remember to chain 2. Then we do that, then we are going to do an invisible decrease. You pick the first one, the front side only, the front loop, and then you go pick the front loop again of the next stitch. Then you complete the double crochet. Then to the next one, you continue doing or having one double crochet in each spot, in each space. On top of each double crochet, you continue until you get to the front post. remember, every time we get to the front post, we make a front post. So these are just the same over and over again. So again, I'm going to show us how to make an invisible decrease. So these are two loops, the back loop and the front loop, the back loop and the front loop. So we are going to pick the front loop and again the front loop of the next stitch, the next double crochet, and then we complete a double crochet and we continue. Make sure you don't go here because we picked here and here. So we go to the third one. Just continue like that, having one double crochet in each double crochet, and then where we have the front post, you're going to also have your own, and then we have the decrease. So front post, then again the decrease. This is the back loop in the front, the back in the front. We're going through the first front loop, then again to the second loop. We are just going to take the front loop again and we are completing our double crochet. As you can see, we are getting one out of the two, and we continue with the double crochets in each. So we are going to do this until we finish, and let's meet at the end of this row. I am done with that row and I'm going to slip stitch to finish up with the first row of decreases. Then we are going to do the same front post, then you're going to reduce. So the front loop of the first one and the front loop of the second one, then you complete the double crochet, then you continue each double crochet having a double crochet on top of it, just one in each space, and then you go to the front post again. When we get there, it's front post, then we do the reduction. Again, we are going to pick only the front loop, and this is what we're going to do over and over again until our desired shape is ready, and I'll get back to you when I get there. This is how the inner side of my beret is looking like, and as you can see, it has started curving just a little bit, not a lot, and we have a long way to go for it to be fully curved. So let's continue doing this until we get there. Now I have reduced until I have only 4 double crochets in between the front posts. So this is the first front post, the second one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the front post again. So I'm here, I'm done, just closing up the row, then chain 2, and then what you're going to do, we are going to make the ribbing for this beret. So we, as always, are going to do a front post where the front post is, and then we are going to do one back post, and then we do 2 front posts, 1, 2, then again 1 back post, 1, then we are at the 2 ones, then 1, 2 front posts. So again I'm going to repeat. So we have done our 2 front posts. We are going to do 1 back post, then 2 front posts, 1, 2, then 1 back post, this is the first row of the back post and front post, and I'm just done with the first row, and I'm going to close it up here, chain 2, and then we're going to do round 2, but we need 4. So make sure you do round 2, then 3, then 4, so that we have 4. So this is the first one. As you can see, we have front post and back post, front post and back post. Okay, now we are going to follow the exact same way. So where we have front posts, we are going to put front posts. Where we have the back post, we are going to put it, and we're just going to repeat this. We finish the second row, and then we go to the third one, and then the fourth one, and we will be good. We are now done with the 3 rows of the back post and the front post. And what I usually do at this point is I do slip stitches round to make sure that the beret doesn't flop over, because if you just leave it like this, when you block it, then it will be too big. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, and then in each space, in each stitch, we do a slip stitch. Not a very tight one, but not a loose one too. Just do slip stitches in each space. And now we are done. We are done with our beret. And this is how it is looking. This is the back, and then this is on top. This is how the beret is looking like. It's so beautiful, so big, it's able to fit anyone with a small head, with a big head. Not so big anyway. For those of us who might have a very big head, huh, we'll have to add a little more. But this is how it looks like. This is the side where it goes on the head, and then this is the top. And it's a beautiful, beautiful beret. Thank you so much for learning how to make this with me. See you in my next video. Bye bye.